Media was meant to connect people, but over time it's turned rather toxic for a lot of folks. As tech companies come under increasing scrutiny, 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears examines how our state is tackling social media's harmful effects and one company's goal to make a safer app.
The reality is that we're not interacting in a meaningful way on these platforms, and furthermore, they're really bringing us further apart than closer together.
Research going back at least a decade shows a direct link between time spent on social media and mental health problems.
We're seeing a real increase in the amount of feelings of depression, anxiety, and even just isolation and loneliness.
Add to that eating disorders and even suicide. Las Vegas psychologist Dr. Sunshine Collins says she's introduced a new question for her clients.
When I'm working with people now, the thing that I need to ask is not just how's your social life, how often are you interacting with peers, but really, how are you interacting with them? So are you still seeing them in person? Or are you just relying on that contact you get on the internet just from likes or comments on a post that you made? Those are very different quality of social interaction.
Like many of you, when I first created an account on Facebook and other platforms, it was a warm and inviting opportunity to keep in touch with out-of-state family members and an exciting chance to reconnect with old childhood friends I hadn't seen in years. But for many, the excitement waned as the social media experience morphed into endless advertising, divisive content, and all things viral.
We would expect to see social media really fulfilling some of our need as people to get that social connection, but we're really oftentimes seeing the opposite, that there's an increase of loneliness from people who are using social media for a lot of their social interaction.
Marriage and family therapist Kim Taylor says prior to social media, it was often difficult for spouses to connect. Now, it's even worse.
The phone is such a brainless distraction. And so a lot of couples will just end up on their phone at night, scrolling, clicking, doing whatever, and they're not spending time together, connecting, talking, planning, whether it's vacations or goals or whatever it might be.
Taylor says if connection is lacking in our relationships, it could have serious consequences.
And it can lead to infidelity. It can lead to divorce, which disconnection leads to all of those. So it's just a vehicle for that.
So what's being done to curb all of that? Just this month, several attorneys general, including Nevada's Aaron Ford, launched an investigation into TikTok to find out what harms the app can cause young users and what TikTok knew about those harms. A spokesperson for TikTok says in part, they appreciate the focus on safety of younger users, and we look forward to providing information on the many safety and privacy protections we have for teens.
The way that we connect with technology today is very superficial.
Entrepreneur Henry Asulin is pursuing a totally different kind of social media.
And so right now with social media platforms, people are fixated on these superficial elements, such as how many followers a person has, how many likes they're getting on a photo, how many times they received a comment on a post.
Asulin's mission is to create a space where that doesn't happen.
We are going to market with Future Wave, which is really the world's first family media platform of its type.
A move away from influencers, which Asulin calls the epitome of superficiality.
There are a bunch of these insignificant people that have millions of followers, quite frankly, and are being the core influencers in our loved ones' lives. And the reality is that a lot of these people are being put on a pedestal for no purpose, no accomplishment, no reason.
He says it's a shame so many kids look to influencers as role models instead of their own family members.
We are looking to reset that narrative. We are looking to make it possible once again for our grandparents to be that core influential element in our lives as we continue to get older.
With the app expected to launch this summer, Future Wave will feature an interactive family tree so users can learn more about their roots.
Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.
Even President Biden says enough is enough.
We must hold social media platforms accountable for the national experiment they're conducting on our children for profit.
Until leaders can do that and hopeful startups like Asulin's Future Wave can provide alternatives, Family therapist Taylor says we've got to prioritize the actual people in our lives over the virtual.
Understand that these companies know exactly what they're doing. You know, they find ways to get people addicted. So if you think about it that way, someone else or some other company is basically in sort of controlling you. And that's not what we want in a relationship.
We reached out to Meta, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and other platforms. We have the information they provided on our website at ktnv.com. No word yet on how long the TikTok investigation is expected to take, but we will get those results when they come in, and we'll let you know when Future Wave launches later this year. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.